Anyway, so currently it's about almost 7:15 a.m. and you can really start to see the winds are still really strong outside. As y'all can still see that branch did fall this morning. Now not in our yard across the street. Um, Winds are really strong still, as you can clearly see and hear. Winds in the 50s and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So winds are super strong. Kind of worried about that tree over there. You know, really see those winds being really powerful still this morning. Clearly, you can really see the winds are really strong still, even in this morning. Again, this fell over this morning. I have to continue to clean this off every few seconds because it's gonna be difficult. But winds really strong still, as you can see. Again, 50, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Probably some areas we're seeing sustained winds of over 60 miles an hour. But yeah, branches down over here. But that's the big branch that fell. It snapped off, which I want to be careful where I'm at. That branch right there, kind of hanging low. That one's probably going to go pretty soon. Yeah, that's the umbrella over there where I broke. Got to really be careful of what, really what things that happen. Got to continue to clean this off all the time, which gets a little insane, but it is what it is. Oh, gotta clear it off again. Just kidding. Okay. There we go. Nice and clean. But again, much stronger winds this morning. Gotta be really careful with the trees that I'm under. I'm afraid about that branch right there. Just fall off. I'm really afraid about any branches, but... Oh, I heard that for sure. Another power surge right there. Winds are really, really strong this morning. Again, that branch over there fell. I'm not under any tree, so I should be safe if the branch does come down. Very, very strong winds this morning. 50 to 60 mile an hour wind gusts. Probably seeing 40 mile an hour sustained. 30 to 40 miles an hour sustained right now. So again, the winds are pretty strong right now this morning. Clearly see these winds are just pretty incredible how strong these winds actually are. I do not want to be a victim of a tree coming down. Well, that wind is, the rain might be coming, increasing a teeny tiny bit more, but really the rain is really rough, or the wind is strong. Rain isn't too bad. Rain is actually increasing a little bit, but flooding isn't going to be a huge problem. It's definitely going to be more of the strong wind gusts that I'm going to want to film and record. But that tree, that branch, just coming right on off. Nothing, anything super crazy else that I'm seeing down the road. I mean, branches again. Pretty much just branches just wherever you look. There's just branches everywhere. But in terms of actual rain and flooding, that's not a problem at all. The rain's barely, it's just a mist, alright? It's just essentially a mist right now. It's nothing super crazy. There's not a lot of rain. The winds can really gust up to over 50 and 60 miles an hour at times. Where, it can get kind of scary. Probably more like 40 to 50. So it can be really, really strong every once in a while. Kind of been a little scary, but really right there by the coast it was really bad. We're looking at right here. Oh, okay, we're fine. You can see winds might be still increasing. Every once in a while we'll get a really strong wind gust. Yeah, their flagpole literally just snapped right on off. That could be a branch snapper pretty soon. Really worried about these branches just snapping off like nothing. That one right there, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna snap off any second. But whenever you get a lot of this, is all gonna be blurry because it's all water's all over the lens, and it's hard to focus when there's. It is cold though. It's like 68 to 70 degrees. It says it's cloudy, but it's really raining. Clearly, y'all can see that. Thankfully, no big branches have come down or anything like that. We're very, very lucky for that. That could have been ugly, and that could have actually been pretty bad. Any branches would have actually come down. That would have been pretty bad. Rain is pretty misty. Sometimes it gets a little heavy and lights up. Okay. Relatively strong gusts. Very, very excited to see what we're going to see later today. Again, air pressure isn't super duper crazy, but we are seeing winds at or near 60 to 70, or probably, I don't know, 40, 50 mile an hour wind gusts for some of that. So, clean this off again. Just clean the whole thing, try the whole thing off. The winds are just really just sort of incredible. Seeing this morning is something. It's something else, that's for darn sure. It is really just something else. Pretty excited to see what all these poor trees right here, they're just gone, you know. Winds are just so strong. Thankfully, we haven't lost any plants. No plants that we have seen have been ripped up out of the ground or anything. Still haven't gotten a hurricane making landfall in Galveston in about 13 years, which was September of 2008. 13 years ago, it was like September 15th or something. I don't even know. It was the 13th of September. So yeah, it's been 13 years. September 13th at like 2 in the morning, 2008. So it was really early in the morning when the hurricane made landfall. So very incredible to see this. But it's here. It's up to, again, 70. Well, not 70 miles an hour. Well, it has sustained of 60 miles an hour. So it is here in the Houston area. Pretty incredible. You can see those winds. That's still pretty strong, but alright, well, we're gonna go back inside because it's, again, I'm getting wet and it's getting pretty cold. It'd be so cool if it was snowing with 40 mile an hour winds. Like, that's not gonna happen because I'd be considered a blizzard. It's so quiet inside. Winds are just incredible.